Hello, this is Ed Close again on Science and Spirituality TV. In 1714, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, probably one of the most intelligent people who ever walked on this earth, declared that the most important question of all, the question that science should resolve first, is why is there something rather than nothing? Now, why did he say this? It's because the basic laws of nature tell us that there should be no universe at all. Newton's laws of motion and the laws of thermodynamics are the very most basic laws of nature. Now, if we look at Newton's laws of motion, he says, number one, Newton's first law of motion, an object in motion continues in motion unless acted upon by an external force. 2, every force equals a mass times acceleration. In other words, a push. The third law of motion, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. These laws tell us that the distribution of mass and energy from a Big Bang universe should always be the same in all directions. Any particles created in the Big Bang would be flying away from each other and would never come together to form complex structures of any kind. The second set of laws, the laws of thermodynamics, are energy naturally flows from areas of higher concentration to areas of lower concentration. Very simply, if you have heat and you have cold, the heat's going to move into the cold and seek equilibrium. 2, energy and mass, and by the way, E equals mc squared, of course, tells us that energy and mass are two forms of the same thing. But this laws of thermodynamics were developed before the theory of relativity. But this tells us that energy and mass are conserved. That means nothing is ever really destroyed. It only changes in form. Energy can change to mass, mass can change to energy. The third law is entropy, the law of entropy, or disorder. Always increases in any system of physical structures. All finite structures break down over time. These laws tell us that the physical universe always tends toward the natural equilibrium of maximum entropy. That means maximum disorder. Anything accidentally formed should fall apart quickly as the universe expands. So why is there something rather than nothing? With these laws in operation, a Big Bang universe would never develop physical structures of any complexity. Particle structures accidentally formed by random combination would quickly decay, and the universe would become an expanse of evenly distributed substance. Imagine a uniform expanse with no distinction between any 2 points, no patterns, no structure, an infinite expanse of nothing. This is exactly what happens with the particles in the so-called particle zoo created in the high-energy particle colliders. All of the massive quarks quickly decay. Only the 2 least massive, the up quark and the down quark, remain stable long enough to combine and form protons and neutrons. Why? Why do they not decay before any matter is formed? Why is there something rather than nothing? In the videos to come, I will explain how TDVP proves that consciousness is the reason there is something rather than nothing. In order to provide the mathematical logic behind the proof, in the next few videos, I will explain how I put consciousness into the equations of science. consciousness is the organizing factor, without which there is nothing. In the next presentation, I will explain how subquark symmetry is the basis of stability in the world of elementary particles, and consequently